Need to recharge my shields.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about another 5 tips to improve in Apex Legends. These are tips that I wish I knew when I first started, so if you really want to improve quickly and efficiently, then these tips are for you. Alright, let's get into it. Tip 1. Drop your shields. Now this first tip is really a situational tip, depending on the status of your health and where you are, but say you just finished a fight and you need to res a teammate. After completing the revive animation, drop your shield so your teammate can have a full armor swap. That way they can heal their actual health bar instead of both their armor and their health. Once you do this, you can shield swap a nearby armor or just heal up the one that your teammate just dropped. Now if you res somebody using a gold bag, you don't necessarily have to do this. They will have a health boost due to the bag's passive, and you don't want to do this if you are on low on health yourself, because then you both would be on low health instead of just one of you. So like I said before, this tip is more situational, but whenever you have the ability to do it, share a full shield. It can help a lot after a res. Speaking of sharing, that leads me to tip number 2, share gold items. Now I know most people like the gold items because of the perks they give us when we have them, and it's hard to give up good loot, especially when it's such a rare item. But sharing these items are crucial if you want to win the game. Each gold item in the game has a passive ability of its own as well. The helmet will shorten an ability's cooldown timer, the backpack increases healing speed and increases the health after being revived, the knockdown shield lets you revive yourself when knocked, and the armor heals you twice as much with 1 cell or 1 syringe. Now how do you know who you should share your items with? If you have a Gibby or a Lifeline on your team, they should be prioritized to have the gold bag, since these two legends have a faster revive time than normal. Plus the combined speed and increased reset health will have your team back in the fight a lot quicker. Another legend could be Mirage if you don't have a Gibby or a Lifeline, since he can go invisible and is harder to detect while reviving. The downside with Mirage is he does not have a speed increase when resing you. When it comes to the gold helmets, you want to give those to legends such as Bloodhound, Gibby, or Wraith. If your squad is running all of these legends or none of these legends, then you will want to give the gold helmet to the legend with the longest time to charge up their ability, or whoever has the ability you feel will be utilized the most. Now the teammate who will be fragging out the most on the team should be given the gold armor, since they can heal a lot faster while in a fight. But last but not least, the gold knockdown shield. This should be prioritized to the teammate that has the gold bag. I recommend doing this because if they manage to get the self-res off, they will have the health boost from the gold bag, giving them the extra time and health instead of just healing right after. Tip 3. Use replicators. Crafting was introduced 6 seasons ago, and I still see people going several games without using a replicator once. These can save you in a pinch if you run out of specific items such as health or ammo. You will need to collect crafting materials, and you can do this either through material stations or by opening supply bins. Once you do have enough materials, you can craft different items using the replicators. Replicators will always have ammo, batteries, medkits, and armor upgrades. Other items will rotate daily or weekly. Tip 4. Play arenas. A good way to practice close-up fights is playing in arenas game mode. I understand most are not a huge fan of the arenas game mode, and I prefer the actual battle royale myself, but arenas are definitely a good way to warm up and get you going. Once in a game, you don't have to worry about looking for a fight. And if you die, you won't have to wait forever in queue just to get into a match, since you'll have several rounds to keep playing and practicing at a much faster pace. Another good thing about arenas is you can pick what weapons you want to use and practice with them as well. I understand you can do all this inside the firing range, but it's just not the same when you 1v1 versus when you're 3v3 against different skilled players. Tip 5. Thirsting downed players. When it comes to killing an enemy player after they have been knocked, it really could be a double-edged sword if you run up to thirst them if you aren't aware of your surroundings. Now there's a time and a place to do this. When you are in a fight and you see a knocked player, take a few pokes at them and see if they have a gold knockdown shield. If they do, make sure it's safe and then go kill them so they don't get that res off. If it's any other color, just focus on a team that's still shooting and help your team finish the fight. If you are in desperate need of a shield swap and you can guarantee a quick thirst, then you can go ahead and thirst them, shield swap, and then get back into the fight. You don't want your teammates waiting to end up dying and then costing you the game just because you wanted to finish a kill. Anyways, there are a few tips that you can start implementing in your game immediately and start seeing improvement quicker and more efficiently. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/acidface, so make sure you go and hang out with me there if you just want to vibe, ask me for tips, or if you just want to see more amazing Apex content. Anyways, I hope this video was valuable and that you were able to learn something new from it. If you have any other tips, make sure you drop them down in the comments below, and make sure you join the public Discord to be the first to know when a new video goes up. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.